Alright, Chris, as it turns out, we have occasion to snake a toilet. Toilet auger. Bought a brand new one just so you can get the part number there. I don't care for this one. I like the ones that have rubber up here and a slightly more pronounced curve on the end. But we'll go over that in just a minute. Anyway, this is different from what you have, the toilet snake, the plumbing snake you're talking about. This will be, well, this is not a great one. This is from Lowe's. So it's not what it should be, but on a good one, this will be a slight bit larger and much more flexible than this. The spring is almost soft. There's a reason for that, and that reason is this trap. Right here, right under the bowl, you have the horn that you can see, and as the water drains, it comes through here, just like that. This is porcelain and very delicate. You try to do this with a regular snake, there's a good chance you'll break the horn in the bowl, or get the snake caught because of how tight that bend is, in which case you'll end up throwing the toilet away. Now, to use this machine, you're going to take this handle and literally pull it until you've got that. Now, before dipping it in the water, you want to get the most important pieces of equipment. That would be your gloves, and you don't want little cheap throwaway gloves. You don't necessarily need these. These are designed mostly for like an Amish mechanic, I think. But dishwashing gloves work great. You don't want the regular little thin gloves you think of with hospital work and stuff, because the spring you'll be working with can pinch it and tear it. And guess what you're getting on your hands? There's another really important piece of equipment that a lot of people don't think about, and that is a very large trash bag. We'll go over that later. Now, the reason this has a curve is because you're going to take this. You can't just shove the snake. You have to start it around, very carefully, the horn. This helps prevent from breaking it. Then you're going to kind of push this through, and you'll feed it a little gently. And yes, it's aggravating, but eventually it'll go through, and you're going to run it down as far as you can, right here, and just give it a crank. That'll help snatch any paper that may be down there, or break up any not paper that might be down there. Don't pull on this. Don't pull on this. You want to hold this still, because you don't want to break that horn in there, crack it, chip it. It won't hold water anymore. If it won't hold water anymore, there's no point in repairing the toilet because you have broken it. Alright, and then you're going to pull it back up. And I usually advise people stop when they get right there, and then bring this part out. Keep the whole thing over the toilet. Once you get it out, kind of do this, and then, because you have gloves on, you got to do this, and you're going to pull it up, still in the toilet, and you're going to clip it. And if you haven't followed these instructions precisely, at this point you're going to go, how do I carry this back to the living room, because it is dripping some nasty stuff all over the carpet. That's your most important piece of equipment. Now, bag that up so you can get it to the house. If you're going to keep this, open it back up, push it both ways, bleach it. Yes, the bleach will rust it. That doesn't hurt it. I mean, yeah, it's not pretty, but bleach it. You know why you want to bleach it. After that, soak it down with some WD-40, machine oil, 3-in-1, whatever you got. Any kind of little oil to help stop it from rusting any further. And that is really all there is to it, dude. If you've got something down there, it'll get caught up in here and you'll work it up. If you know that you have a clog and there is nothing down here, it's either it's obviously somewhere else in the system. The only way to reach it if it's close to the toilet is to remove the toilet and run a regular type snake down through the plumbing. But that's it. That's how you use this thing. Super simple. This one, not a great one. I think it was $13 at Lowe's. For 14, 18 bucks, you can go to a hardware store and get a much nicer one. Even than the one that's $49.97 at Lowe's. It's not as nice as one you can get at a mom and pop shop for like 20 bucks. All right. Hit me up if you got any questions, Chris. Later.